Real Madrid get a comfortable win at home against Villareal, man. Honestly, I didn't expect us to dominate this game in such a brutal manner, man. I expected Villareal to like bring in that top A game. But man, kudos to XABI Alonso. He beautifully managed to like neutralize every Villareal attack. I mean, these guys love attacking from the wings. But my defenders, fam, everything was spot on. But it was sad for us to see the first half finish 0-0 and goals coming in only in the second half. But let's talk about that first half, fam. I feel like there's someone I need to talk about, my boy Vinicius. He absolutely cooked in this game. Prime Vinicius was back. The Vinicius of 2023-2024 was back in this game. What a performance from the boy. He was absolutely cooking. He was very confident. He wanted the ball every single minute. And every time he got the ball, he wasn't afraid to face the defenders. And he cooked them every single moment, fam. But then, the first half, we saw chances from Aurelien Tchouameni from a Vini cross, and that was a header from Tchouameni, but he missed it beside the post, and that was so close, man, but we couldn't get the ball. As well as Franco MASTANTUANO, man, he's still struggling to get in goals for this club, but he's absolutely playing so beautifully on that right wing, cooking with that his left foot. But unfortunately, he's not getting the goals as he would have wanted to, man. But what a chance missed by MASTANTUANO, especially his second chance. Beautifully cooked those defenders between them. And what a shot, man. The goalkeeper tried to save it, but it wasn't even if he didn't dive, the ball would still not be on target. I mean, he was just in front of goal, so he had to put that on target. Unfortunately for us, he went wide. Villareal as well had a couple of chances, but then it was halftime, and the second half came in. I mean, I expected XABI to cook with his halftime talk, get some sense into the boys, and talk some sense in their heads, man, because we cannot be dominating the game as much as we were dominating and not getting the goals in the back of the net, fam. What a start in the second half. My boy Vinicius Jr., like he was cooking in the first half, he brutally disgraced that marker. His marker was absolutely dribbled in a very nasty way, man. But kudos to Vini, because at the end of that dribble, he got his goal. I mean, from that position, I expect the ball to be on target, and he shot it on target. And man, what a huge deflection that was, and the ball went in. Bro, the goalkeeper was completely caught off guard. There's no way you are saving that, man. It was 1-0 to Real Madrid, and we were cooking at this point. And just minutes later, we got our second goal of the day. Still from a Vinicius Jr. play. Beautiful dribble on that left flank, and he drew in the foul. But let's talk about the foul, though. Come on. That is absolutely a penalty. He completely tripped Vini in the box, and that was a penalty. But now, let's talk about the moment I was shocked, man. The shocker for me came when I saw Vini taking the penalty. I mean, MBAPPE offered him the penalty. Maybe he saw it as a Vinicius Jr. moment. He was shining throughout the game and felt like, okay, my boy deserves to get a brace in this game. So, he gave Vini the penalty, fam. And honestly, I really didn't expect Vini to score, man. In my mind, I knew we had blown this opportunity to go 2-0 up in the game. Because we all know, man, Vini is not a great penalty taker, man. But fortunately for us, he scored. Real Madrid 2 goals, Villareal 0 at this point. Come on, we were dominating up until this point, and everything was working so perfectly for Madrid. But a moment of slumber, and we got absolutely punished. Villareal's number 9 from outside the box. I can't remember if it was inside or outside the box, but at the edge of the box, he was unmarked, fam. And at that point, I don't know if I should blame Dean Huijsen for that defense, or I should blame Militao, because I'm looking at the goal, and to me, I feel like they had to be a different player, maybe a defensive midfielder, marking that number 9 at that point, because Dean and Militao, they had their other players that they need to mark, but unfortunately, the defensive midfielders, I mean, Tchouameni and Ceballos had to be on that guy, man. It was at their position. So I expected them to be present at that position. Because if Dean makes an attempt to go to block the ball, he might leave his man behind. So that was like a defensive midfield problem. And we conceded, and at this point, the game was 2-1. And Real Madrid, we were still cooking though, despite conceding. It didn't slow us down. And we got the 3rd goal of the game. Kylian MBAPPE, man, come on. It's now like a tradition that he has to score in every single game, especially at home. Beautiful link up with Brahim Diaz. I mean, I thought Brahim Diaz would get the first time shot, but he beautifully used his sense at that point, man, and touched the ball or gave back the pass to Kylian MBAPPE. First time touch or first time shot, and it went in. Real Madrid 3, Villareal 1 at this point. But let's talk about that red card. Villareal got a red card though. I mean, I see people that are not really happy that was a red card, but for me, I think it was a second yellow, taking such a risk and placing your hands on your man. I mean, knowing fully well that you're already on a yellow card, man. So it's just like you're inviting the ref to give you a second yellow and then the red card. For me, I feel like it was a red. So, I mean, honestly, I didn't expect Madrid to dominate this much in this game. I mean, we've seen what Villareal have been doing since the beginning of the season. And something I'm going to point out from the Villareal's manager, he absolutely made a very, very big mistake by benching Pepe in this game. I mean, Pepe came on in the second half, but honestly for me, Pepe is like the best Villareal player, man. And we could see how electric he was when he came on in the second half. I feel like if he started the game with all those chances Villareal were getting, I mean, throughout the first half, I mean, he would have kind of like converted one of them, maybe give an assist or a goal. Because, man, looking at that chance Villareal had, man, that one-on-one opportunity that got saved by Thibaut Courtois. Because, I mean, that guy should have buried. I can't remember who that was, but he should have scored, man. Huge mistake from Dean Huijsen. He just let the man run through him one-on-one, and my boy Thibaut Courtois with a very, very beautiful save. I mean, saving Real Madrid's life again and again like he always does. But come on, that should have been a goal from Villareal. I don't know what that guy was thinking. He went too much, man. He made too many touches, more than necessary, and he would have shot the ball earlier on. Or if you were already that close to the keeper, I expected him to make a feint. I mean, take the keeper off guard. I mean, move to the left side because Thibaut Courtois was drifting to the right side. And come on, the net is all yours. The back of the net is all yours to bury the ball in that back of the net. But then, come on. We should have even gotten a fourth goal. I mean, Jude Bellingham as well had a couple of chances, but his shooting was still trash, man. Ever since my boy Jude came back from injury, he's not been the Jude that I know. Come on, what's happening? I mean, his shooting skills have dropped drastically. Jude is no longer as clinical as he used to be on goal when it comes to getting that ball in the back of the net. But come on, that third goal was possible because of a Jude Bellingham tackle. I feel like his movements, his defensive movements, his positioning was perfect. But when it comes to shooting, my boy has dropped drastically because Mbappe's goal came from Jude Bellingham winning the ball with that slide tackle, and then the ball got to Mbappe, who played a 1-2 with Brahim Diaz to get the third goal of the day. And come on, this is what I wanted to see from the boys. Kairat Almaty, in our last game, we slapped 5 goals on the heads of Kairat Almaty, and that was enough to give us the confidence to play against Villareal. I mean, they were shaky though, seeing what we did in our last game against Kairat. So it was very, very nice to see. This game was beautiful from XABI Alonso. He put the boys in the perfect spot they needed to be put in. And that was it for the boys, man. What a beautiful performance, fam. Let me know who your man of the match is, or let me know what you thought about this game. So we're back on top, fam. We're back on top. We're going to be waiting on Barcelona's result. And until next time, fam, it's your boy Incredible James. Like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts below. And Hala Madrid, fam.